Good morning. Kane. Me and Kane outside. Let's get it. So, it is March 21st. It's spring, but it's 40 degrees outside. It is so cold, but let's see, not even 40, it's 37 degrees outside. I am driving today for the third time since I've been injured. I'm typically really loose in a good way, like my leg is really loose. Right after therapy, right after like a good session, good stretching, good therapy session, I'm really loose. I also got new taping yesterday, so my knee is holding in place really well this morning. I am not going far because that's also imperative. I'm going about 13 minutes away from my home, so that's not bad. I should be able to last that long. I do something that I don't even know if it's legal to do, to be honest, and comment down below if it's illegal to do this, because I don't know if it is or if it isn't legal or illegal to do this. But if my leg starts to get a little bit tired on the right, I just hold the brake with my left, because that's what hurts the most, is holding onto the brake. So yeah, that's my little trick, I'm just saying. But like I said, I'm not going that far. I'm actually headed to another doctor right now, recommended by my therapist, because I'm not leaving my therapist. But I'm going to another doctor to get a second opinion about my knee and if I should or shouldn't have my surgery, which obviously is my decision, but I just want a second opinion, and maybe to get another course of treatment, if anything, that won't be surgery, that's suggested, if anything. So I am headed there right now. So I'm about to blast some music, have my little moments, have a little moment of worship in this car right now, and I'm gonna catch y'all when I get there. Hit me that I was getting on a highway. It didn't even hit me before. But it's okay, it's short, so I gotta do it. But you got to remember. I couldn't record in the office, obviously. It's a medical office, there were other patients in there, and I couldn't record in there. But as suggested before, and also my gut feeling, it was advised that I get a second opinion about my knee, because my knee should be much further along than where it is now. And the opinion and advice is for me to go see a specialty doctor, because, well, another specialty doctor, one at special operations hospital, one at a special operations hospital. I have to think about how they worded it to me. So my new task at hand when I get home is to go online, research the hospital. They gave me the 2 hospitals. Go online, research the hospitals, call them, try to get an appointment as soon as possible, and take it from there. I definitely wanted to go outside today and go for a little walk. It's not as cold as it was earlier. Well, at least it doesn't feel that way, but I am definitely hopping from car to place to car. So ultimately, I don't really feel the weather at the moment. I'm thinking while I'm speaking, so I'm sorry for speaking so slowly, but I don't know. I know there's something more going on with my knee. I've said it before to my physical therapist and to my current surgeon that I have, that I feel like there's a knot in my knee. And, you know, something that was suggested was that there could be some scar tissue that's in there, that's why I'm feeling that. And the suggestion to go into my knee and clear out the scar tissue was made at the same time. They're saying, well, the last doctor that I saw was just like, it may not, you know, help. Ultimately, the scar tissue may come back and get my knee back the way it was or the way it is now. But I definitely feel like something can be done. Maybe I don't want to have the surgery with my current surgeon because I'm a little uncomfortable. I don't really like the way I'm being handled at that space, and I'm going to talk more about that in a second. But let me just drive home really quickly, and then I'll get back to this and I'll explain what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling about that. I'll be right back. Okay, errands are done. Car just shut off. So now I can get into it. Okay, relax. Shut off and be quiet. Errands are done. I am back home. I am parked a block away from my home. A block where I live is like a city block. If you know what a city block is, then you know how far I have to walk to get home. Now I was gonna start something new today, but number one, it's cold. It's cold. And number two, I've gotten enough exercise. Like, my drive home, my knee was like, wrap this up, and my foot is footing. So it's a wrap. I'm going inside, I'm taking my medication, and I'm going to take a nap. I didn't take my medication before I left my home because my meds have a sleeping agent in it and makes me extremely drowsy. So I said, you know what, let's be safe, number one. So I didn't take my meds, but now my foot is like, oh ma'am, it's overdue, let's get to it. So before I go inside though, and before I walk down the block, because I didn't bring a tripod with me and I want to just be comfortable and just speak about what the next steps of everything is. Next steps are, sorry. Let me grammatically correct myself. What the next steps are. So going to that consultation just now, he, you know, did whatever he needed to do, looked at my leg, he actually looked at both of my legs just to compare what it should be and what it is on the other. And he was just like, when did you get hurt? And I said, well, August 8th. He said, oh no. He literally was like, he said, oh no, you need a second opinion, like ASAP. He said, if you told me you got hurt maybe 2 months ago, I would say something different. But the fact that you got hurt last year, almost a year, absolutely not. He's like, there's definitely some obstruction going on in your knee. You need a second opinion. You need to have it looked at by someone else, because no, like, your knee should be way further along, especially because you are following the steps and you're going through the right procedures and protocols to, you know, get your leg better. I've just realized, you know what it is? I'm always in these glasses because I love these shades. These are my favorite pair of shades because the bottom of them, they're like, I guess they call gradient shades, where they get clear at the bottom. And because they get clear at the bottom, I don't even realize sometimes that I have them on. And I wear glasses naturally too, so I always just kind of have them on. I actually did my full therapy session in these yesterday by accident at first. Then I was like, well, man, they on. I'm gonna just keep them on. Anyways, so I have to go inside. It is 1:50 p.m. I have been gone for almost 2 hours, which wasn't bad because I ended up running a second errand because I felt like I could, and I got it done. Obviously I wasn't driving for 2 hours. I think my total amount of driving, actually my car tells me, somewhere in here. But anyways, my total drive I think was about 30 minutes, which is a new record, which isn't bad. It wasn't 30 minutes consecutively, but it was still 30 minutes. But I think at minute 23, my knee was like, no ma'am, and I had to hold that joint. But I was looking for parking. I was already home, which is great. I'm parked legally, and I'm parked for tomorrow for alternate side parking, so I am currently winning. Anyways, I have to go inside, and I have to go do some research, and I have to make some phone calls. It's 2 p.m. well, almost 2 p.m. so I'm hoping I'll be able to get to someone today so that I can schedule some appointments within the next week to 2 weeks to really like lock this in. So it was suggested I get new scans because I haven't gotten scans since October 12th. 11th and 12th was when I got my last MRIs. I haven't gotten any MRIs or x-rays since then. I think at my current surgeon's office, because my knee is straighter than what it was when I first arrived, I guess they feel like, and I'm just guessing at this point, let me say this, I guess they feel like the work is being done, and obviously there has been improvement, 100% improvement. But just with the consultation that I just went to just now, this is the first time he's ever seen me. He did the exam, he looked at both of my legs properly and was just like, no, there's definitely an obstruction in your knee that needs to be seen by a scan because something's not right in there. It's been this long and you're still not fully straightened. So I'm a hyperextender naturally, and by 10 degrees. My left knee he checked my left knee, it's by 10 degrees, I'm a hyperextender. My right knee is not even at 0. So the fact that I'm a natural hyperextender and my right knee's not even at 0, there clearly means that there's something wrong. And that man moved my leg around. He was like, ooh, let me see what's going on. He was like, nah, you gotta check that out. He also looked at my ankle. Looking at my ankle was great. He said, you know, he could feel that there's tension and there are things going on in my ankle as well from the original injury. So we're gonna take a better look at that as well. But he's just like, nah, whatever's going on at your current surgeon's office and your current doctor, it's not happening. And I also want to talk about that now. So I've been seeing them since September 6th, 2023. I saw them a month after I got hurt originally. It's my first appointment with them. Got my scans. Took a while to get my scans done because insurance and back and forth with approvals and such, it took even longer to get my scans done. So it took a month later for me to get my scans done. After getting my scans done, it then took another 3 weeks 3 weeks for me to then start my treatment plan or treatment process properly, which wasn't on me. It's on medical laws, rules, protocol, whatever you want to call it. And I just want to say, like, this experience has opened my eyes to just how jacked up healthcare is here in New York. And I'm gonna say it because it is what it is, but there definitely needs to be some type of changes or some revision to healthcare in New York State, New York City, whatever the case may be, because boy has it been hell on earth to get treated properly. I genuinely feel like even from my hospital visit, they're definitely, like, it should have been handled differently. Just based upon seeing me visually, no, there was nothing broken. They did do x-rays, there was nothing broken. They saw a couple of things in there, but just seeing how, like, quickly my body swelled, bruised, and I wasn't able to do certain things, I feel like another scan, like an MRI, should have been done. That's my opinion, that's my feeling. And even past that point, when I went to my original surgeon's office, it's like, I'm gonna feel that way, I guess, because I'm the one that's injured, but I do feel the process shouldn't have taken as long as it did. And I think if it didn't take as long as it did, I would probably be in I'd be further along in my healing journey. And because the process took so long, I think my injuries worsened because they weren't being treated right away. And now I'm here where we've got buildup of scar tissue and whatever else is going on my ankle with my CRPS and such. And it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like it could have possibly been, like, avoided or shortened a little bit. And it's a little tough because this fight I'm having with the giving up, the not giving up, the pushing through, having to see more doctors, getting poked and prodded even more, going through all these different procedures, it's wear and tear on the mind as well, and on my emotions, because I'm fighting, and I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle sometimes. And that shit is tough as fuck. I'm gonna be plain out. That shit is tough as fuck. Like, it's exhausting as fuck. I have never in my life been to the doctors so damn much. Like, never in my life have I ever been to the doctors. I'm lying. No, I've never been to, I was gonna say maybe my pregnancy, but no, this is worse. I've never been to the doctor so much in my life and seen so many people. I think I've listed off in a different video how many people I've seen and I'm going to see, but I'm gonna list it off again. We saw hospital, right? So hospital doctors, my PCP, which is my primary care physician. I saw physical therapy, surgeon, podiatrist, pain management doctor. I feel like I'm missing one there. No, okay, pain management. Now I have to see a neurologist. I've seen another physical therapist. And then I'm also going to now have to go to a specialist, a different specialist, a different surgeon. So that's 9. It's 9 different care physicians. Let's not also forget that when I go see my surgeon, I don't actually see the actual surgeon. I see their PA. I have seen 4 different PAs. Now, seeing 4 different PAs is like, the original PA that I saw, she was absolutely amazing. She went on leave, so I wasn't able to see her anymore. But then I've seen 3 other PAs, and every time you see somebody new, they have to now get up to speed with what's going on with you. But they've never seen you. They don't know your progress. They just see scans and notes. And I feel that also separates, or it makes the care that I'm receiving a little bit more difficult, because when it's always somebody new, you don't really know the full story, because you didn't see the progress. All you're seeing is scans. You didn't see me physically. You didn't see what my leg looks like. You didn't see my bruising and my swelling. You didn't see how bent my knee was originally. You didn't see how purple my foot was. You didn't see me in my boot and in my cast and in my, not my cast, my boot and my brace. You didn't see me on my scooter. You didn't see me on my walker. Now you're seeing me on a cane with, yes, still sometimes they see me in my brace. You see me with my tape, but you don't get to really, you can't visualize it. I can show you pictures and I can show you videos, but you don't have enough time, because I'm just another patient. And I feel it definitely, it's a lack of care. If I'm gonna just make it blanket, it's a lack of care. And sometimes being knowledgeable, being educated on the medicine only and not really knowing the patient as well, it definitely like obstructs the way you care for people. And I don't like that shit at all. I think that shit is not cool. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the fact that I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time where I'm at right now. And I think that's also contributing to why I don't want to have the surgery with this particular group over here. And I am going to take the suggestion of the other 2 doctors that I just recently saw, my therapist being one, and a director of something else who I just saw and did a consultation with. And I feel like it makes sense for me to get a second opinion. So I am going to do that. I am still going to see my neurologist for my foot to check out the nerves and such. And I'm going to go now see yet another doctor number 9. We're on to doctor number 9. So, my gosh, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. I am gonna try to get this uploaded before the end of the week, but I just want to say again, it is March 21st, and this is where we're at. I'm gonna take this stroll home. I don't know if I'm gonna record me taking this stroll home, because it's a long stroll and I don't have my tripod. So I just want to kind of hold my things and just take my little stroll. But thank you for tuning in. Please do not forget to like, comment. Any questions that anybody has about anything, any information I have, I'll absolutely answer it. This has been MWFREE, and stay tuned for the next episode of my life. Alright, y'all. I made it. Me and Kane, we made it. It took a little while. It wasn't the easiest walk. I did half of it with no cane and half of it with a cane. And it was nice and slow.